Hello, hello, hello there, my air signs. That is going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Welcome to my channel. I am Divine Warrior Intuitive. My name is Patty. I am here to do your create your future, healing, struggles, challenges, work through those with you. Even if you have questions, love, life, whatever it is. All right, so let's get going. This deck, if you have never watched my channel for, is Divine deck. Divine is the purpose the source, and cards and any kind of tools we use are resources. All right. So let's see what Divine has to say for the air signs. Now, this may resonate with you no matter if you're Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There's a lot of energies going on. If you're watching the planets, there's a lot of energies going on. So if you're feeling really anxious, you have like things are just tight inside, like you can't handle stress, pressures, you're feeling like you have no patience, those kind of things. That's sort of what's going on with the planets now. So give yourself some breathing room, give yourself some love, and see where that's going to take you through the day. You're going to have to just sit there. I'm sorry, but you guys, the air signs, right now, with the way that the planets are moving, I would say they're more not anxiety driven. Like it's a nervous energy. It's like, why is everything so stressful? Why is everything so hard? Why is everything happening the way it is? Why is it all this crap is happening at once? All right. Definitely. Oh, I love the energies that Divine and your current oracle has out for you. Definitely love it. Somebody definitely, well, you guys work hard anyway, but is working really hard trying to get the ducks in the row. But I do feel like there's just stumbling blocks happening over and over and over again. Don't worry about the stumbling blocks. Just keep your focus on what you're doing. Focus on where you want to go, how you want to handle that stress. I'll share with you what Divine's got going here. Yeah, a lot of work. But this is really cool because this is going to sort of change for you guys, all right? So let's go ahead and get a clarification on these cards that I have and go from there. Lots of pentacles, you guys. Lots of opportunity to make money, to change the situation if you're in a struggling situation. But it does take some work, okay? Here's why. So we have the 9. God, I love this card so very much. Just love it. Beyond the ordinary. Definitely is a 9. This is Divine's message to you. So this is the number one energy you really need to be focusing in on. It is out of beyond the ordinary, which means it's almost like standing alone. Like this indigenous is standing alone. And this is sort of like your own internal fight. Okay. I don't know what it is for you. It might be an internal fight in a relationship, an internal, like, why am I dating all the same kind of men? Why can't I break away from that? Or maybe, why do I keep struggling financially? Because you got a lot of pentacles here. Why do I keep fighting financially? Or maybe, why is it that my family is so dysfunctional? All right. You've got to pay attention to things that are within you and what you control. Thank you for that. What you can control, not what is out there circumstantial. That is earthly. The out of the ordinary is spiritual. This is a divine intervention, a universe intervention, whatever you believe in. That is, and it's the number 9. So that means it's trying to come to fruition, or it just happened and it came to fruition. But 9 is about, like, we're just about there, but we're not quite there. It's sort of like the guy digging for diamonds. Have you ever seen that image where he's in a tunnel, he's digging, and there's another guy below him digging, and this guy just stops and turns around, and it's just right there, but the other guy goes through and gets the rewards. Sort of that situation going on here. Now, your energies, or somebody you're dealing with energies, is definitely the Wasp, anger, retaliation, jealousy, the number 3. that can have a real sting. If you don't know anything about wasps, I hate wasps. I can handle a bumblebee, well, some bumblebees, but the wasp can sting over and over and over and over again. Thank you for this. Oh my God, I'm getting so many downloads. The wasp will sting over and over and over again. If you go on my Get Balance 2020, or even I think I put it on Divine Warrior Intuitive, there's a video to help you what to know an energy vampire is. That energy vampire is a taker. That is a sting over and over and over and over again. And that's what this is. Now, is this energy you that is getting angry, jealous, wants retaliation? Please don't do retaliation. I'll tell you, if you want to know about retaliation, put it in the comments. Can you tell us about retaliation? I'll do a real quick video on it. You don't want to, because let me tell you, that out of ordinary energy will get it twice as harder than what you could ever do, definitely. But this is the number 3 again, trying to bring celebration, togetherness, but it's also a look forward. It's like the 3 of Wands, looking forward into the future. What do you want for your future? Okay, so if it's anger that's driving you, if it's retaliation or jealousy, thank you for that, is that you don't want to have your feelings control you. You want to control your feelings, because feelings are something that is in the ordinary. Out of the ordinary is taking control of your power and with what's inside of you. That's out of the ordinary, because when we're doing the ordinary, what we're doing is we're doing earth first, spirit, and then mind. So we're taking that mind, spirit, body, that sequence, which is backwards. What you need to be doing is going with spirit first, listening to that intuition, listening to what's going on, listening to what's happening. I cannot make this stuff up. And pay attention to that. That's your spirit talks to your mind. Your mind. So it's spirit, mind, body. Your spirit talks to your mindset. Your mindset tells your body how to act, how not to act, how to react, how not to react, and that is a control thing. Okay, that is where you're at. Somebody just wants to vent to the world. Somebody wants to share it all so it can be gossiped and all that kind of stuff. That is where you need to take control of that. Here's why. Here, your first card out, which is, oh my gosh, this is something at work, somebody's work. If there's a gossiper at work, there's somebody trying to create a kerfuffle, trying to stir the pot, kind of a thing, because this is the 8 of Pentacles and 9 of Pentacles. So your 8 of Pentacles is your card out, and then the 9 of Pentacles is to reflect and sort of give clarity. So when we have the 8 of Pentacles, we're working. We're getting things ready, where it's a process. It's moving forward into that. But when you get the 9 of Pentacles, you're there. You are beginning to see and reap the rewards of a light energy, positive energy, love energy. So I don't know what that is for you, but you can recognize all the things around you, spiritually, earthly, and bodily. Okay, you're beginning to see the big picture. Okay, and what happens next, this is a beautiful, beautiful reading, Aries, is the 3 of, is that the 3 or 4? Yeah, the 3 of Cups. And that is about celebrating together with people who support you, not just anybody. This is your group, okay? Because you have the 7 of Wands in this clarification. So there is a glorified, there is a, what do you call it? Celebration in being able to know who your enemy is, who isn't your enemy. And yeah, they say bring your enemy closer. You don't want to do that, especially as an empath. I don't want my energy or my enemy closer, because I don't want that energy. You keep them at a distance, and I don't believe in that. You keep your enemy, you be kind, polite, and in love, because they're lost. But the other thing is that you keep them at your distance. You don't want that energy bouncing into your energy, because then it's going to infiltrate. And then what happens before you know it, you're in a bad mood. You're grumpy. You're angry. You're all this that they had. You weren't there before, but they were. So this is about celebrating who you're going to cut out. Okay, thank you. So who doesn't serve you any longer for the good of you, for the constructive you, for your future you, for the goals in you. I don't know who that is, but it's time to cut them out because you got the Seven of Wands in reverse. And if you were upright, that means you're fighting for yourself. This means a lot of things. But in this case, guys, that's what that means. And I love this because this is a spiritual battle. This is a spiritual battle. When you've got the Hangman, it's a spiritual battle. You have to pay attention to your intuition. You have to keep moving. This is moving. The Knight of Cups. Keep moving in that positive direction. Here's what I tell my daughter. If you can't say it in love, if you cannot do it in love, and if it isn't geared towards you in love, then you cut it out. Because you want people, even if your circle ends up being from really big to just a few people, good. Because then those people are going to support you and move forward. This is where this is a spiritual battle going on you guys for the air signs. So this is something that you really have to look at the hard work. Who is stinging you? Who's the energy vampire? Again, Get Balanced 2020 has a really nice video that I did on energy vampires to know how to detect an energy vampire, what to do, possibly do, and options how you can eliminate an energy vampire. But it's really important for you to do that. So Get Balanced 2020 in the description below, or go to Divine Warrior Intuitive YouTube channel. Both are YouTube channels. So there's that. Okay. So you've got a beautiful reading. It's all this hard work finally coming to fruition, whether you're in love, a relationship, a family, or work, because this has to do with your money. This has to do with your future goals for where you want to be. And as I tell my clients in coaching, where do you want to be in the next 6 months, year? What can you do right now to get to that 6 months? What can you do that to a year? If you need coaching sessions on life balance or mindset transformation, go to divinewarriorintuitive.com and we'll do a booking. If you want a one-on-one tarot reading, we'll do that too. But this is all about you getting your ducks in a row, eliminating who is not in your circle, and celebrating everything that is coming to you through all that hard work. All right, Aries, I hope this was helpful. I hope you have a wonderful week, and we will see you in March. I am back. If you have watched me before and it's like, where you been? Had 3 surgeries, and yeah, I go through life struggles as well. So, and being a boomer, you know what? We all have ups and downs, and we all are learning this journey as we go. So I hope to see you on the next reading. Subscribe, hit the notifications all button. And I also have an announcement coming up here in the next week, by the end of February, put it that way. I have an announcement coming. You guys are going to love it. This is going to be something that gives you an opportunity to get interactive and involved. I hope this was helpful. Take care until the next video, guys.